As you guys may know, this is the our first workshop that we want to start with, and we want to start the most two topics that have the most posted from our survey, which is the first one is to build AI websites, and the second topic is to custom the AI agents that you can own your market. Has anybody hear me clearly? Okay. So I'm personally really excited about this workshop today, and I have tested several tools that we're gonna introduce in today's workshop, and I'm really excited to share with you guys so that you can build AI custom website and the agents that you can automatically functions inside your website as well. Okay, so we will wait 1 more minute before we start today's workshop. Okay, so our first workshop today will have two co-hosts. So I'm Nia, and my co-host is Dyson here, and I will be the first one introduce and guide for you to build the real AI websites, and Dyson will help you to custom your own AI agents inside the website. So we will start our workshop today. So what we'll do today is I will walk you through the outline, why most AI websites fail and what makes a real product. And the second topic is why we should use the Google AI Studio for building the website. And this is just the front end and also the back end to like make the website into the real life one. And then the last topic, we will have the AI agents custom. Okay, so why most AI websites fail? A lot of you guys have complaining to me that your website is just like in the demo live and it cannot function as well as the real one. And actually, most AI websites are just like the pretty shelf. They look nice but actually they don't remember their users. They don't have the backup data, and they don't do the real work actually. So they are just like the demo one. So today we'll build something differently. So we are building an AI financial blog. So this website actually can generate the posts with AI, and they can store drafts and publish posts, and actually they have the real users logging in, and it have the paywall ready later. To build the website, I'm gonna use the Google AI Studio. So Google AI Studio is built on Gemini, and it's closer to the tools like Visual, Bot, or Lovable. And you can build the multiple page apps, refine UIs visually, and export production ready code. So Google AI Studio is not like you just chat with AI. It's more like you describe the product and it can build the first version for you. And then later on, you can fix to have, the most desirable website. Okay, so why AI Studio is different? Why we don't use as a website to build your own websites like Lovable one? A lot of people use Lovable, but it's more like complicated. And a lot of tools like Lovable, they are stitched together with the extra services. Like you have to extra keys and extra setup to have the finished website. But Google AI Studio gives you the native access to Google Stack in one place. For example, they have the Gemini 3.0 Pro or Nano Banana for the image generation, Vel 3.1 for video and audio, and etc. So all we know is like everything inside one workflow, and it's actually free for building and testing. And you usually pay only when you deploy to Cloud Run or use the premium stuff like Vel3. And for the deployment wise, you have two options. One is to export to GitHub, or the second, you can deploy fast for the live demo that I'm gonna show you right away. Okay, so to build the website, you will have the front end, which is the live demo of the website. And the second, to make the website like actually functions like the real-time one, you have to have the backend, which is we will use the website Superbase for the backend website. Okay, so for the front end, we will use the Google AI Studio. So we'll build the blog UI fast. We can add AI content generation in it, and you can make it usable in minutes. And for the backend, we will use the Superbase. We'll add login with Authentics and create database tables inside the website. And we can write UI to the real data and symbol limits. Okay, so first we will go into the Google AI Studio here. Actually, I recommend you guys getting started with exploring the Google AI Studios gallery here. They have a bunch of landing pages and like many other samples for you. Okay. So first you want to build your first website. You will click to build here. I already have my optimized prompt to, create the website. I'm gonna create the financial blog website here. And for the prompt, I will give you guys later after this workshop, okay? Okay, so for the model, we will use the Gemini Flash preview, and they also have the system instructions, which you can add your own files or like the details instructions for your website. So in this one, I just put my prompt here because it's already optimized, and we just click build. And it will take a couple of minutes, around 3 minutes, to like have your first version of website. And I actually built several one. The first one I built is the website about the AI trading landing page. And as you can see, like this is my first version when I put my prompt initially, and they already have like, the really well done landing page. Like for the future features, the pricing, and they have like the introduction about the companies, the blog, the contact. And I already tested for the financial blog. So this is the naked truth that I built. So it's done here. Yeah, here's this another version that we just created. Like basically it has the word street style because I adore the minimalism. So it's your choice to use the style that you want. Yeah, so basically you just have like 3 minutes to 3 minutes to generate the first version of your website. And actually in the code here, you can, edit and like fix the content text. Yeah, you can edit right in the code sections. So you don't have to time the prompt to just fix the content in it. And this is just the front end, because basically, like you have the first look at the at your website, but in order to make it into the real life one, you have to have the backend with the Superbase tools. So we will go into the Superbase here, and we will start your project if you don't have your account, and you will continue with the GitHub. Okay, so they will send the authenticity. Okay, so we will authorize the Superbase here. Okay, so for the names, I'm gonna add Mia. We will use the personal type. Okay, so everything is set up. So for the database password, it is used for the internal data for you. Later on, you will use that to access into your database of your website. Okay, so we will create new project here. Okay, so we have the project that we're gonna later on use to connect with the website that we have already created before. So I want you to focus on the two main things. So the first one is to the project URL and the publishable API key. So these two main points can help you to connect the Superbase with the Google AI Studio. So you have like the backend and the front end inside your website. And I also have the prompt for this, and I also will send you later on after this workshop. Okay, so we will go back to the AI Studio. I enter this prompt, create a simple Superbase connection file for this project. The first one is to create a new file called this, and inside it, we will write a clean Superbase setup with two variables that I can replace later, which is the project URL and the publishable API key. And for those who haven't seen where is the publishable API key and the project URL, okay, so this is, you just scroll it down here, okay, and copy it, replace it here, and then we'll wait some time so that I can connect the two things together. Okay, so everything is set up. The Superbase integration is now inside this website. So, okay, we will check here. With new table, I will call it what is the newsletter. Okay, so basically everything is just like everything is already set up here. We have the front end of the website here, and we have the back end that already connected to the front end with the project URL and the publishable API key. So for the later on, I will instruct you deeper how to have the function button, like how to use the subscribe button, add the users into your data inside the website. But we just have the limited time here, so we will leave this for the Q&A section at the end of the workshop. And I will leave the AI agents custom for Dyson to continue. Dyson, are you here?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. And how about other people? If you can hear me, please type yes in the comment section. Okay, I see Michael. Max. Okay. Okay, so Mia, can you stop screen sharing? Please wait me 1 minute so I can share my screen. Okay, so now we move to part 2. So we have a website, but the website alone doesn't create content. So this is where things get interesting. Okay, so instead of writing the newsletter ourselves, we're going to create an AI agent that help write it. Okay, so let me explain quickly what an AI agent actually is. So most people think AI means you enter a prompt and then you get a response. But an AI agent is more like this. You give the AI agent an input, and then the AI agent can research and processing it for you and give you the fully perfect output. Okay, so instead of a single prompt, you create a fully workflow. Okay, so now let me introduce to you a tool called n8n, your automation tool. First, what is n8n? So this is a visual automation platform that lets you connect AI agent, research tools, and content system like building blocks. You design workflows by connecting nodes visually and then run them automatically. Okay, so if you haven't used it before, you don't have to worry. Now let me show you how to build an n8n that have you to write a newsletter automatically. Okay, so in my screen now is a fully workflow that help you from take some topic and then the n8n can help you to research and refine the document to a perfect newsletter at the end. Okay. So as you can see here, here's the full workflow. And now I will guide you how to create from the beginning. All right, so first you have to go to the n8n website here, and then you click at the Create Workflow button here at the top right. Okay, so once you click that button, you will be taken to the n8n workflow dashboard where you can start building our automation. So here is the interface when you first come to the create workflows. Every automation needs a trigger, something that starts the workflow. So the first node we add is the trigger node. So you click at the plus icon here. Okay, because the first input to our workflow is simply be a topic that we want to be a newsletter to be about. For example, like latest AI startup trends or GPT versus Claude comparisons. It's a text, so we have to choose the on-chat message here. Okay, so that's the first of our node. So once the workflow runs, we type a topic here and then the entire automation will start from that. Okay, the next step, we want an AI agent that can research the topic automatically. So we will have a second node. You click at the plus button again, and then you choose the AI agent. Okay, so as you can see here, the AI agent have three parts, which is chat models, memory, and tool. And the mandatory one is the chat model. Okay, so you click on the chat model button, and as you can see here, there's a lot of language models, but I recommend you to use the Open Router chat model because it's a third party and it lets you access to like a lot of models. As you can see here, you can choose model as this. Okay, so for the research test specifically, we want a model that is strong at gathering and synthesizing information. So in this example, I will selecting the perplexity. You click on it and type perplexity, and you choose the Sonar Deep Research. Okay, so this model is particularly good for the research workflow. Okay, next we need to define how the AI should perform the research. So here we will provide a prompt. Wait, I will show you this later. Uh, okay, so once the AI is finished researching the topic, we need somewhere to store that information. So a very convenient option is Google Document. Okay, so here you click at the next plus button and you search for the document, Google Document. Okay, so we will add another node connected to the AI agent. Okay, here you click at the create a document. Okay, then you custom, you will let it create a new document when you enter a prompt. So you select as this and then you give it a title. I will give it a name like research. Okay, you choose your Google Doc account. I have already connected with my Google account before. Okay, next you have your AI agent like context and your document. Then you have to like merge two of this together because this document have a ID and this AI agent have a context. Okay, you click at the button and search for the merge like this. Okay, so in this interface, you choose the number of input. So I choose 2. Okay, so one link from the document and one link from the AI agent. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, the first part is chat with the AI agent. So it can help you to, and then you create and you store the result from each of the chat. Okay. Next, when you merge it together, you have to update the document again. Then you click at the button and choose Google Docs again. But this time you don't click at the create a document, but you have to click at the update. Okay, then you can like put the URL here and then click at the text and you paste the input link here. Okay, then you have to, okay, so here you have the research document, but it isn't enough. We still need to turn that research into an actual newsletter draft. So now we add a second AI agent node. Okay, then you choose the chat models. You still choose the open router chat models. Okay, so for this writing step, I recommend you using the Claude model. You type in Claude and you choose the Claude Sonnet 4.5 here. Okay, then you link it to the merge. So this AI agent will help you to refine the research document to be a newsletter one. Okay. When the second AI agent is done, it has to have a document to save the output to. So you click here and select the document, Google Doc, and create a new one. Okay, you give it a name like Refine Newsletter. Okay. Then like before, you have to merge this document and this AI agent again to like take the document ID and the AI agent context. You click at the plus and you choose the merge. Okay, the number of input is two. One link from the document and one link from the AI agent. Okay. So after this AI agent, that second AI agent help you to refine the document. You have your output, which is like for the newsletter purpose. So you have to update it after merge. So you choose the Google document, but not create a new document. You have to click at the update. Okay, then you paste your URL here and paste the output link here. Okay. So here's the full workflow. So now you have to like give it a prompt, like you give the first AI agent a prompt and the second one a prompt. The first one is for like research and the second one is for refine the document into the newsletter. Okay, as you can see here, the first AI agent, you click at the open router tab to see the prompt. Wait. Okay, you click at the AI agent, and here's the prompt for you. You can see as the option one, the system message, and here's the fully prompt that we have prepared. You can see you are a research strategist with access to the web search like Perplexity style. Your role is to perform deep research around given newsletter topic angles and return structured evidence-based findings. Always include citation like link or sources wherever possible. Okay, so the research goal is have six goals like this. Okay, about the article volume, the missing pieces, solid data, citation, and relevant local event name, venue. Okay, so that's the first prompt. The second prompt for the second AI agent, you click here and you can see we have prepared the second prompt too. Okay, the second prompt is to turn the research document into the newsletter one. Okay, so you are the best local market newsletter writer. You always write with authority, clarity, and customer first storytelling. You will be given research finding structure text in this like position. Okay, so your job is to turn this research into a polished newsletter article. Okay, so you give it some rules like write in clear, engaging, trustworthy tone, uh, speak directly to end customer as your audience, and you can tell it to organize as these structures. The first is compelling headline, intro paragraph, five insider secret lessons, key data point, proof, and the final one is takeaway or CTA. Okay, then you give it some must-do thing. Use the research only as a source material, never just copy-paste. Always include at least three citations, like link, So that's point back to sources in the position, destination. Okay, and the final must do is keep total length around 400 to 600 word. Okay, so that's our two prompt. So now let's try from the beginning. So now I want to like research some topic, like research about let me see plot, the newest version, plot, the newest version. Okay, then you just click enter and wait. So as you can see as the workflow, when a node is done, it will be green, and when it's processing, it will be like this. Okay, then you just have to wait. It will take you maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so while waiting, let me interact with you guys. Do you guys understand like from the beginning? If you guys understand, type in the chat that understand. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so do you guys have any recommendation for the next topic so we can prepare and make another webinar in the next week? Okay, so I see one question here. Why use OpenRouter rather than the model directly? Okay, so as I said before, let me back to the n8n. Okay, so here let me delete this OpenRouter chat. Okay, so as you can see, the AI agent has the mandatory which is chat model, and then you have to click it and choose the model that you want it to be. And as you can see here, there's a lot of models, but it's not flexible, and it's not like the number of model is not that big. So OpenRouter model is a third party, which lets you to access to a lot of models. You can choose specifically which model you want to use, like research or like, for example, like perplexity. Okay, you can choose based on your purpose. You can choose Sona or Sona Pro, or if you want to do research like me, you can choose like deep research or pro search. It will give you more detail about the model you want it to be. What if you not choose the open router, you choose the other one, so it just like process automatically and don't let you choose the model. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so it's stuck here. It says that payment requires. Let me check. Okay, so when you like choose the open router, you have to pay for credit. Open router account. Okay, looks like I forgot to charge the credit. Okay, so wait a minute, I can charge again. Wait, can you guys give me like 1 minute for me to check the credit?
Okay, so while we're waiting, I just want to have some feedback from you guys. How would you feel about this workshop so far? Is it understandable for you? Do you have any questions? Um, so someone asked, did you guys use this workflow for writing AI Fire newsletter? I'm a loyal reader for around 1 year, and I can say that it has a perfect source and information. We actually have applied a lot of automation workflow for our AFI newsletter so that we can, boost up our productivity. And it actually worked. So that's why we want to share with you some of the, from the basic applicable workflow first for you guys. So you will not feel overwhelmed at first. And then later on, for the next couple of workshops, we will have more advanced workflow for you. And if you guys have any feedbacks or you guys want to have the workshops like this weekly, please comment, say something so that we can know that we are spotted. Yeah, thank you. And also for anyone here, do you have any other interesting topics that you guys want us to hold the workshop for the next week or for the upcoming weeks? You guys can you guys can comment here, so we will note. Okay, Dyson, are you still there with us?
Okay, just maybe 20 seconds left. More 20 seconds. Almost done.
Yeah, I cannot thank you enough for all of you coming here tonight. We really appreciate that you are spending your nights with us. And actually, I see a lot of comments in the comment section, and the chat already speak itself. So I'm very glad. Yeah, I actually heard about the rumor of the GPT 5.4, and we'll definitely test it when it is released.
Okay, so the credit is done. So like, wait. Okay, so it's stuck here, so I have to pin the previous to like not run from the beginning.
Yeah, and it's actually the rule. It's not always perfect, and sometimes you will have some errors or some mistakes during the workflow, and it is unavoidable. So just keep in mind that we also make the mistake, guy.
Okay, so I have like run this node again. I just need to wait like more 1 minute.
So have anyone here experience with these tools or other automation tools like Make or Zapier? What do you guys think about those tools? And which is your first option when it comes to automation? Can you guys share a little bit? Because I use Make or Zapier first because it is user friendly and it's not like too overwhelming when it comes to n8n. Yeah.
Hmm. Looks like it take a little bit too much time. Maybe I will run from the beginning. Okay, so no more pin. Okay, so if you want to like rerun from somewhere, you just have to pin the other previous node. Okay, so I'll run again. Okay. Hmm. Or it's because of the internet?
Is it because of the payment issue, Dyson?
I have reloaded the website and run from the beginning, so
Mhm.
maybe 1 or 2 more minutes.
Don't worry, it takes time.
Okay, so is there any like other topics that you want us to make in the future? If you wanted to make like some topic, you can type in the chat. Have any of you guys in this meeting used n8n before? If yes, you can chat or like react for me to know. Okay. So as you can see, the workflow is done, and it gives us an output here, which is a newsletter about Claude 2026. You can see it in the document here. Like you create a document here, so it will link to your Google account. So you just have to view it here. Okay. So this document is uh-huh. This document name is newsletter issue. Okay. So as you can see here, here's the output. From I put the input, which is research about Claude, the newest version, and after like 2 or 3 minutes, it gives me a full version of newsletter draft. Okay, here, as you can see, fully. Okay. Uh-huh. Secret number one, secret number two, number three, and then some numbers. Okay. What you should do next? Okay, so that's how to create a fully workflow and what the result will look like. Okay, so now let's quick recap what we just built. Our workshop now look like this. You input a topic and then the AI agent will have you to research document and then rewriting to the newsletter and then it gives you the final newsletter draft. And the best part of this lesson is you only need to input one topic, and then the entire system will automatically research about it, organize the insight, refine the content, and generate the newsletter draft. Okay, so this is just a simple example, but you can imagine extending this workflow further. For instance, you can like use it for the generate X thread, generate LinkedIn post, or like send the newsletter automatically. You guys have any question? The research document? So let me show you the research document. Wait for me 1 minute. The research document. I will send the link in the chat so you guys can view it clearly. Where?
Yeah, and all the materials and the prompts, the JSON prompts as well, we will share you guys later at the end of the workshop. So you guys can have the overview look and you can copy and paste right away. So don't worry that we will not send you, okay? Yeah, and I think that we have run the workshop for more than an hour. So have everyone, has anyone has any questions before we end our workshop today? And oh, the questions we will um, we will note and will answer as well in the materials that we send you guys later on. And we will also send the recording as well for those who cannot make it today and for those who want to rewatch it. And actually, this is our first workshop, so we might make some mistakes or will not like have the perfect process during the workshop. But just like support it so that we can make it better for the next workshop. Dyson, do you have any feedbacks or did you have any feelings after the workshop?
Uh,
Are you satisfied or do you have any things that you want to share with us before we end?
because it's our first workshop, so it will be like some minor mistakes. So, we will like try our best in the futures and fix it and like improve ourselves in the future. So, please stay with us and hope you can like join us in the next workshop.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a wrap. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I hope you're well, and I wish you good night. And we'll love to see you, all of you, and many more other people coming in the next workshops.
Thank you for enjoying this section. Okay, so see you guys in the next webinar. Thank you and goodbye.